Good day. I just want to give you an explanation of the Callaway Golf OptiFit4 hosel. This is a new hosel that they're currently using on the ELYTE Hybrids. And the thing that makes this hosel unique in the hybrid world with Callaway is that you can adjust the loft and the lie of the ELYTE Hybrids. There is two markings on the hosel. There is a loft marking and a lie marking. In addition to that, there's two rotating collars with pluses and minuses on them. And you'll use a combination of these rotating collars to get the different settings. And we'll kind of go through them. So when you have, to start with, to keep everything standard on your hybrid, you would want to have a plus and a minus listed in the lie position. So a plus on the collar and a minus on the lie position. And then when the club head is assembled so the arrow on the club head points down at the loft setting. So there's a little hash mark on the back of the club head. And then you'll want that pointed at the loft nomenclature. So that's how you always will set the club head. You will always set the club head with the little dash going to the loft. Okay, so to keep everything standard, you want a plus and a minus on the lie. Then you rotate the club a quarter turn and you have the club head pointed down at the loft. So that's keeping everything standard. If you want to go 2 degrees upright on lie, then you would want 2 pluses on the lie setting. So you rotate these collars until we have 2 pluses. And then that will make the club head be 2 degrees upright on the end of the shaft. If you want the club head to go flat, then you would have 2 minuses on the lie setting. That would make the club head be a little bit more toe down and it would be a flat lie angle. Now we're going to get into some combinations where you could adjust the loft and the lie simultaneously. If you want to go 1 weak on the loft and 1 upright on the lie, then you would have a plus on the loft and you would have the other plus on the lie. So there's a plus on the lie and a plus on the loft. Then when you assemble the club head all in line again, so you have the dash on the back of the club head lined up with the loft, then that would give you, the loft would be 1 degree weak. So that means weak means it would be more lofted. And the lie angle would be 1 degree upright. So again, that's when you have a plus on the loft and a plus on the lie in this correct order. So the lower ring plus is on the loft and the upper ring plus is above the lie. That would give you 1 weak loft and 1 upright lie. Now let's say we want to continue with the weak loft. Weak loft again means there's more loft on the face of the club. But then we want to make the lie angle flat. Then we would make the lie minus on the top. So we're going to rotate this collar and go to minus. So now we have a minus above the lie nomenclature, and then we continue with the plus on the loft. So that would make the club head play with 1 degree weak loft, but a flat lie, 1 degree flat lie. That means the toe of the club is a little bit more down. Let's say you want to make the loft stronger. So you want to make, when the loft is stronger, that means there's less loft. Possibly you may hit the ball farther. To make the loft stronger, you want to have a minus down by the loft, just like that, a minus by the loft, and then you want to maintain the plus on the lie. So that would give you 1 degree strong on the loft and 1 upright for the lie angle. And there's one more setting, so there's a total of 4 settings on this hosel. So if you want to go 1 strong on the loft and 1 flat, then you would go minus on the loft, and then you would go minus also on the lie, just like this. So that's minus on the loft and minus on the lie. So I just ran through all 7 positions of the OptiFit4 hosel. And again, this is being used currently on the Callaway ELYTE Hybrids. And it's a real unique system because it uses 2 different sliding collars. This hosel is not backward compatible with any other Callaway club. So just be aware of that as well. And now I'm going to return this back to standard. And that's where we have a plus and a minus on the lie, above the lie setting. So there's the plus, and then I'll find the minus here. So that's the plus and the minus on the lie setting, and that'll get everything back to standard as the club was engineered and assembled from the factory. So again, this is a little tutorial about the Callaway Golf OptiFit4 hosel. Let's talk a little bit about loft and lie. So when we say that we want the loft weaker, what we do is we increase the loft of the club. When we want the loft stronger, we decrease the loft of the club. And then when we talk about the lie angle, we always talk the direction that the toe goes. When we want a more upright lie, the toe goes up a little bit. When we want a more flat lie, the toe goes down a little bit. And I'm exaggerating all these movements just for your reference. So again, if we make the loft weaker, we increase loft in the face of the golf club. If we make the loft stronger, we decrease loft in the face of the golf club. If we make the lie angle more upright, we talk about the direction the toe goes. So more upright would mean the toe would go up more, and more flat, the toe would go down more. So that's just a little information about loft and lie. And the OptiFit4 hosel can affect all of those, either individually or simultaneously. Please subscribe for more instructional videos like this, and thank you for watching.